Most men over 40 don't fail at fat loss because they lack discipline. They fail because the plan they're following is impossible to stick to. In this video, I'm going to show you the simplest way to lose weight and how to actually keep it off. You've probably done this before. You start strong, you cut calories hard, you train more, you really push yourself, and it works for a few weeks. Then life gets in the way. Your energy drops, motivation dips, and the whole thing falls apart. And when it does, the weight comes back. Well, I'm here to tell you the problem isn't you, it's the approach. Because you see, most fat loss plans aren't built for real life. They're built for short-term results. They're not built for work, family, stress, and everything else you've got going on. So if you're following a plan that only works when everything else is perfect, then that's not a plan you can rely on. This is where most people go wrong. They slash their calories. They do loads of cardio. And yeah, the scale might move, but it's simply not sustainable. If you're constantly hungry, low on energy, and thinking about food all day, then you won't stick to it. And if you can't stick to it, it simply won't work. So what actually works instead? Well, you need a plan that you can repeat. Not just for a week, for months. What that means is a small calorie deficit, nothing extreme, but enough to make progress, but not so much that it takes over your whole life. If you can still function, still train, live normally, then you're on the right track. But this is where most people get impatient. You don't need endless meal plans. You don't need complicated tracking. What you need is consistency. Simple meals built around foods that you actually enjoy eating. Things that you can repeat without thinking about it. Because the more decisions you have to make, the more likely you are to fall off. But diet alone isn't enough. Look, I'm not saying you need to train every day, and you don't need to destroy yourself in the gym. If you enjoy the gym, then if you're over 40, 3 solid sessions a week is enough. Add in regular walking. If you can get 8 to 10,000 steps a day on top of 2 to 3 gym sessions a week, then you're on the right track. The goal isn't to do the most. The goal is to do something you can sustain. And here's the part no one talks about. This is where most diets fail. They only work when everything goes right. But we all know real life doesn't work like that, does it? You'll have busy days. You'll have days when you're low on motivation. Times where you just can't be perfect. So you need a plan that has to work even then. Because that's what decides whether you succeed long term. Fat loss isn't about the perfect week. It's about what you can do consistently, week after week, month after month. And I'm living proof of that, having lost over 70 pounds myself and kept it off. Consistency is how you achieve results and keep the weight off. The truth is, most men over 40 don't need a better diet. They just need a more realistic one. Get that right and everything falls into place.